Welcome back. It is 1614. In the last one, we had William become a young adult and propose to Isabella, and um, Alda sent away due to her fighting with Isabella, and Elias finding out that he was actually not the legal heir. So let's get to the birthdays this year. I'm worried. I'm so scared. Ah! Okay. Gerald Dubois, no 2, 4, or 6. Oh man. Okay, maybe that can just be getting all of our bad luck out of the way. Isabella Larkin, no 3 or 18. You guys, take a deep breath with me. Yes! Okay, she survived! Okay, whew! That was scary. Okay, and then Eustace Hobart did pass away this year. He rolled only 1 year. Um, no birthdays here, I believe. Okay. Oh, I'm so relieved. So relieved. Anyway, I think that's it. Joya is pregnant. She should be having the baby any minute now. And only one person is surviving this year, but the right person is surviving this year. Very exciting. Let's hop into the game. Alrighty, so here we are in our household. We have everyone just having a good time, chatting amongst the family, you know, just spending time together. They're excited because Isabella's birthday is here, and because her birthday is here, they're really just planning for a nice, fun party at the house. Definitely a birthday bash for her. Very excited about that. But Isabella does want to go out on a date with William really quickly, and also Joya is having her next child, who is going to be named Hubert, and survives. And so, yeah, basically, Isabella, has invited William out because, we've seen a lot of stuff go on with her and Brangwine, with her and Marie, with her attitudes. Also, I named this baby the wrong thing because I forgot what her married name was. But, like, we've seen Isabella kind of showing all of her insecurities out in ways that are not constructive. Like, she is definitely acting out, lashing out, and because of those things, William obviously is taken aback by that, and he did end up sending his sister away because of her actions that caused them to lose their baby. But Isabella's worried. She's worried that without the baby tying them together, with all of the bad blood that's happened between her and his family, that because of all of that, that she's going to lose him. And so she kind of, breaks down, not like in a super dramatic way, but like her front that she's putting up, she has to let go. Like, she's very hurt, like she lost the baby, everything is very upsetting to her, but she's like, you know what, I just gotta talk to William. So they talk, and she basically says to him, look, I know that we don't have anything tying us together now. I know that there's been a lot of problems, and I know that I haven't been really acting very maturely, and you probably don't think that I'm, worthy of being your wife, but I've just been so scared of losing you, and I've been so scared of losing my friends and my status and my love and all of that stuff. And she's like, I've just been so worried that all of this stuff is going to push us away from each other, and I didn't really know how to respond to that, and I know that I shouldn't have responded in those ways. And so she's trying to be more mature here, right? Because we know Isabella is not necessarily a bad person. She just, like, acts out when she feels like things that are hers are going to be potentially taken away from her. So she talks to William about that and kind of, shows him her inner feelings, wears her heart on her sleeve, and just wants to let him know how she's feeling, and doesn't really want a response from him or anything, is just opening up to him and telling him that this is what's been going on with her. And she realizes that she needs to be more mature, especially since she's becoming a young adult. So she needs to be more mature, and she needs to focus on being better. So that is the conversation they had at the restaurant. And then, of course, we're going to come out here, invite everybody over for her birthday. Very exciting. She is becoming a young adult, and I really didn't know which a trait to give her, but I'm going to give her proper because she was doing the truly, or she was doing she's doing music, but she's learned about etiquette and stuff and whatever. Anyway, I didn't want to give her hates children. That would be bad. So she's going to have her birthday party here. Everyone's having a good time, and William's obviously here with everyone else, and she is going to chat with him. Oh, because Isabella had so many people that she was flirting with. Some people are not happy. But yeah, so she's just going to spend the time with everybody, and William is really acting like nothing's changed for him, and he's even going to tell her like, look, nothing has changed for me. Nothing is different, and I still want to marry you. I still want to be with you. I know who you are, really. I know that. And I will protect you from anyone you need protecting from. And if whatever you want to do, you can do it. Like, he's head over heels for her. He has been his whole life. And so, just basically, he's going to tell her, like, I want to marry you. I still want to marry you. Like, let's get married. And he appreciates that, like, even though he probably would have married her anyway, I think that he really appreciates that she's reflecting on herself. I do want her to become more mature. I'm not saying that that means that everything is just going to be solved. She is still going to have her moments. But I think that after losing the baby, that's really a wake up call for her, that, like, the way she's been acting is not okay, but also, like, she needs to find a way to deal with some of these feelings she has, and if not her husband, who can she rely on to help her emotionally. So that's basically what's happening here. We're trying to give a more mature I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but anyway, we're going to get them married now. But you do not want to wear that. Yes, so they're going to get married, and he is obviously in love with her. Like I said, we're not solving all of her problems. She's still got beef with one of his other sister. Or sorry, no, that's Aldith. Which one is Aldith and which one is Brangwine? I don't know. But basically, she's still got issues. So not everything is just solved because she's decided to try a bit harder, not to be so immature. Anyway, they're getting married. She is now the Duchess. Very exciting. I actually forgot to update her title on the thing. She is the Duchess. That's right. So she is the Duchess. I'm going to fix that right now. Okay, yes. Okay, so basically, we have her and William finally married, having a beautiful wedding at the church. Everyone is having a good time. Family is happy. Isabella's parents are happy. We're going to be moving on from Sophronia and Hughie now. We are going to move in with William, obviously. I did get them a new house that I downloaded from the gallery. So, but we're obviously, we know that we're leaving in 1620, so we're not going to be there too long. But regardless, we are here with the family, and she's chatting with Elias and her parents, and everything is just good and happy. And why are you getting your romance up with Hughie? Why are my Sims like this? Anyway, Isabella, like I said, she hasn't totally and completely shaken off all of her bad behavior, but she's trying. She doesn't want to be like Marie or anything, and everything she did came from like a place of fear. So the fact that she's just trying really hard to let William like help her feel more secure in their relationship and everything is good. So let's get them to woohoo. Very exciting. For some reason, none of my Sims want to try for baby anymore either. I don't know what is going on with that. Like, all of them reject it every single time. So I don't know why. But, oh well. Not that I'm making them try for a baby, but I probably will if they don't get pregnant. I mean, I need them to get pregnant. We need to have a lot of babies. So many people are going to die in 1620. Anyway, I'll bend the rules for myself. So basically, Isabella is settling in to the house. She's having a good time. She's hanging out with Elias, and then also, of course, William, and they're, having a good time woohooing and like all this stuff. She's finally his wife, and she's feeling really good about that, and Elias is feeling really good about that, and so just everyone is having a good time. And so we're going to just have them spending time together as a family, and they're both really happy that Isabella is here living with them and having a good time. They're all really enjoying that. So there's that. And then Isabella is thinking about, her trying to turn over a new leaf. And so she is going to try and talk to Brangwine about things. I believe that's Brangwine, right? Do I have to check? Am I just such a hot mess that I don't remember? Yeah, that's Brangwine. Okay, so so obviously Brangwine is really hurt because she feels like her sister has been sent away. Like Isabella was mean to her too, right? Isabella was mean to Brangwine as well. But then Aldith got sent away because of Isabella, and Brangwine obviously is feeling like that Isabella is, alienating her siblings and sending them all away, and getting the guys on her side and getting rid of Aldith, and she sees her as like this villain, although apparently she has a crush on her. But she basically, Isabella kind of tries to talk to her and is like, look, I know that like things have been hard. Like Isabella is trying to turn over a new leaf, but it's not really working. Brangwine is not into it. She is really not into it. She is not interested in Isabella's feelings or why she did what she did. All she knows is that Isabella is the one who got her sister taken away, and she doesn't like that. And so she's really mad, and she's like, you can fool the guys, but you can't fool me, blah, blah, blah. And of course, Isabella snaps back because we are not saying that just because she has, you know, had some things happen and has decided to try and be better doesn't mean that she's going to be perfect right off the bat. So of course they're going to start arguing with each other, and then William comes and hears them yelling, and he steps in and he's like, look, come on, you guys, stop it. And Brangwine is like, why are you sticking up for her? And then Elias comes, and she, Brangwine is so mad at her brothers because she feels like they are sticking up for the person who got rid of Aldith, who got rid of her sister, and he sent his sister away because of her. And like, it's just, I mean, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but like it's pretty obvious how Brangwine is feeling, because she feels like Isabella is the one who is ruining the family and turning her brothers against her and all this stuff. So it's just really not good. So they are all arguing with each other, and Brangwine is just like, forget it. Like, she's upset about the situation. She doesn't want to deal with it. She doesn't want to listen to it. So she is just going to continue on. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone. I'm so sorry. I'm talking with my hands is the problem. Okay, so basically that's what happened. Meanwhile, we're going to have Elias take Ismay out. They are going to go out to the park and have a little romantic date time together, so they will enjoy that. And for some reason, their romance is very low all of a sudden again. But let's have them spending some time together. Obviously, he wants to marry her. I think his birthday is his birthday next year? His birthday's coming up. Yeah, his birthday is next year, so his birthday's next year, and he is going to propose to Ismay today. He's going to tell her, like, hey, we've been together for a while. I've been courting you. I made promises to your family, and everything's going to be working out just fine. And I know my mother was crazy, but she's gone now, and she's not going to cause any more problems for us. And William said I can marry whomever I want. So, all this stuff. So finally, they have it. He proposes, even though he can't because he's a teenager, but I'm telling you that he proposed. I'm telling you that that's what happened. And yes, so they are both very happy. She's excited to be getting married to an earl. That's going to be really good for her, and everyone is very excited about the future and what is going on. And yeah. That's basically, Elias is doing his thing. He's having a good time. His story is not over next year just because he's getting married, but he is going to probably move out and move into his own house for now. That's his wife, and he doesn't need to. He hasn't needed to stay with his brother for a really long time, but he just didn't want to live in that big house all by himself. So he's been staying in with William, and William doesn't mind because William loves his family and he loves his brother, and so he has no problems with that. But he obviously has his own estate and stuff. So here we are out at an event, some kind of party hosted by somebody. I don't know. Okay, and so yes, we have Isabella being jealous of William. Was he flirting with Gracia? It looks like he might have been, because they have a little romance bar there. So she basically, pulls him aside and is like, dance with me. And like, she still has those feelings and those tendencies to be jealous, to be worried that someone's going to take him away from her. But William is just like, reassuring her, like, look, it's just a misunderstanding. Like, we're just chatting. Like, it's not really a big deal. I promise. Like, you don't have to worry because I'm not going to let anything happen, like, to our family and our marriage and everything. So he's trying to reassure her, but obviously she still is having a hard time getting rid of those tendencies that she has to, feel like William and her life could be snatched away at any moment, because it did in her childhood. Her life was ruined over and over again by Marie and by all the circumstances. And so she just isn't going to be able to just say that she's going to be over that stuff and get over it. But she is doing her best for now. So anyway, Brangwine is also, out here looking for a husband. And so she's talking to Camille, who is the Camille I was supposed to use last time and I forgot to. But here's Camille Waldrick. I believe he is the heir of his family. I don't remember if they have a title though. But basically, she's going to chat with him a little bit. They're hanging out. They're having a good time. I mean, obviously, she's the sister of a duke and an earl. So she has a lot going for her, marriage market wise, even though she's had issues in the past. But for right now, she is just having a good time chatting with him. They're, all playing games and spending time together, and they're becoming friendly. So right now, she just really feels like she needs a friend. Like Brangwine needs someone who's on her side that she feels like is on her side, right? Like, she doesn't have a friend in the world right now. I mean, she does. Like, her brothers are looking out for her, but she doesn't feel like they are. So because of that, she is kind of looking for some of that external validation from other people, including, a potential future husband. So that is what she's looking out for. Meanwhile, we're going to start doing some birthday things. We have Gerald Dubois passing away. That's happening right now. We have Isabella de Mohun becoming a young adult. Obviously, she is now a de Mohun, and she is going to be dressed in gray. Eustace Hobart is passing away, and then Hubert Hobart becoming an infant. So that is all of the birthday things and all of that. So very exciting stuff. And next year we have Elias's birthday, and let's see, anyone else interesting? Not really, but hopefully we'll be having a baby next year. They've woohooed enough times; they better be pregnant. So we'll see where that goes, and that'll be that. So I hope you guys are excited for the next one. We are getting closer and closer to coming to America, so I'm really excited about that. And I just can't wait. So I hope you guys are excited too. I'll catch you in the next one.